Watch your step.
It's all good.
Inevitably, the void consumes everything.
Grandpa. Watch your step. Grandpa. Crowd control. Watch your step. Grandpa.
Inevitably, the void consumes everything.
Watch your step. Dispel your step. Interrupt. 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 Watch your step. Dispel boss. Interrupt. Watch your step. Grandpa.
Inevitably,
Interrupt.
the void consumes everything.
Grandpa. Grandpa. Interrupt. Grandpa. Grandpa. Interrupt. Interrupt.
Inevitably, the void consumes everything.
Run. Watch your step. Watch your step. Run.
Inevitably, the void consumes
Watch your step. Defensive. Collapse. Breath incoming. Watch your step. Defensive.
Inevitably, the void consumes
Collapse.
everything.
I got you.
Breath incoming.
Oh, you're right.
Whoa.
That's madam.
Watch your step.
One more time.
No breath.
Defensive. Collapse.
You can only see her.
Your arrival proved timely, yet the battle rages on. We cannot rest until these invaders are purged from our skies.
We have all the corpses we need, Stitch Flesh. Prepare to strike at the next temple.
Enthralled.
Bugs, do you know on this one?
Second.
Get the
Oh, sorry.
hooks, right?
Yeah. Yeah, if you got the
Point them
hook
at the
pointed
boss. Or first at each other, and then at the boss.
Holy.
Sorry.
No, it's
oh,
all good.
nice.
Yeah, I just got melted. Didn't have all the D's, all the defensives.
All the D's.
Mm-hmm.
Giggity.
Let's go right.
Help so. Run. Run. Help soak.
Here comes another patrol on the back.
Yeah, I'm watching him.
You leave the flesh trapper, he'll do some damage.
Help soak.
Yeah, point it.
Inevitably, the void consumes everything.
Oh, looks like I have to spec into shorter massive spell cooldown this week.
Yeah, for sure.
2 minutes.
Help soak. Help soak.
The void consumes
Interrupt. Run.
everything.
Interrupt. Help soak. Run.
Finally starting to get the hang of the new spec.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
My assistants. These raw materials are in need of
So they
processing.
decide to give us another nerf next week.
Help soak.
Ah! I got both of them?
Interrupt.
Drop that.
Shit.
Inevitably, the void consumes
Oh, come on.
everything.
Help soak.
For this one, you can also
Absolute.
bop the target of the
Interrupt.
To fix it?
the fixation.
Oh, nice.
Help soak.
Not yet.
Yeah, take that.
Interrupt.
I like the enthusiasm. That's great.
Just practicing, you know?
Perfect. Move up to see.
Competent oats. Gorgrine. Try not to damage those limbs once you tear them off.
No, I've never actually known. Are you able to use all the javelins at once, or do you have to like space them out?
Oh, you can use them all at once. You stack.
Frontal.
I've always just full center.
Right.
Frontal.
Inevitably, the void consumes everything.
Frontal.
Vexing.
No, that gets you.
You. Sketch work. And don't fail me like your predecessor. Now I have to rebuild those two from scratch.
The fight.
Run out.
Let's see if that practice paid off, boys.
I must preserve
I believe in you.
That.
Run out.
I forgot to
Well
use my
done.
fucking javelin. What a loser.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Use it on last one.
Wild.
Everybody's here. Mana's good.
Mm-hmm.
3-2.
Inevitably, the void consumes everything.
Watch your step. Watch your
Aye.
step.
Better you than me, I guess. You use your javelin on this dude yet?
Yeah.
Are we dropping the ice in the corner, by the way, again?
Yep.
Yes.
Watch your step.
Inevitably,
Goodbye, cruel world.
Fucking cool. Oh my god, no, I'm not
Watch
gonna
your
die
step.
like this. My spell's on cooldown, I'm gonna die like this!
I'm coming back up.
Watch your step.
Percent forces.
Oh, we're at 98%.
Talk to the big angel.
Is the guy on the right
go.
enough?
I don't think he's 2. But we can grab him. Kill him on the way. Oh my god.
inevitably, the void consumes everything.
Alright, just jump in.
We did it.
Nice.
Destined for greatness.
Hey.
Rejoice, for you have aided in all things.
You remember that?
Hmm. existential, you need the helm. Alright, I'm gonna stop playing alts tonight. I'm gonna see what I can get on my druid. I appreciate the runs.
Yeah, I'm
Cool.
getting
Yeah,
off.
thanks for hanging out.
So, if you guys want to form a group, but tanks off.
Really, yeah.
Yeah. I
Later,
gotta
man.
take
I'm
care
gonna
of
check
family.
my laundry real quick, and if it's ready, I'm getting off. But if not, I'll be back. But BRB.
All right, guys. Thanks for the runs. We'll check you
Later,
later.
bro.
Thought you were getting off. I just thought you were like actually gonna be gone. I mean, for what it wasn't bad, but barely timing fives is not really what I'm looking for.
No, I know, and there were a lot of times where I'm like, was it me or was it the healer about my health? Like there are a lot of
Yeah.
panic moments, and I'm like, I feel like I shouldn't be panicking, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I think there might have been one or two times in Necrotic that was probably you, like before Stitch Flesh when you died and you were like, oh, I didn't have any defensives. Like I wasn't gonna say it at the time, but I wanted to kind of just be like, then why did we pull if you didn't?
No,
like,
that
why did
would have
we
been
pull
fair.
more if you didn't have defenses, like that kind of thing. But like
So,
in general, yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, the thing with where Stitch Flesh was that I had my Feldev, and then I had hold on. I had my Feldev, and I believe I had my Fiery Brand, which reduces the damage taken by 40% for 12 seconds. But dude, there were some moments I was getting walloped, and
And
he was like at one point he's like, my bad, and I'm like, what? Like when I died there, I think he said my bad, and I was
I
like,
think it's just a healer thing. If the tank dies, it's just like they take it personally.
I
Even
guess.
though I know a lot of tank people like
Yeah,
I
that's
want
your fault.
Azeroth in practice and will be like, if a tank dies, it's their fault.
Yeah, it's 100%.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's not bad to have the options, but I was not enthralled by how poorly those fives went. Like we timed them, which is good, but like a lot of deaths and barely timing them, which doesn't like bode well. If like we're barely beating a 5 by like a minute and a half, like what's gonna happen on like a 7?
Yeah,
You
no,
know?
I agree.
So yeah, but I mean it for what it is, and I know that part of it's just like Bubs is learning. Like a lot of the times, like he kept dying, and he's like, "Whoa, what happened?" And it's like, well, probably should research, but also it's a learning curve. Like you're gonna learn.
That's the other thing, man. How many, like, there were so many moments where I feel stuff should have been interrupted and nothing was getting interrupted. Like you and I were
Yeah.
consistent, and it seems like there was a lot of things that were just missed.
Yeah, there was one in, it might have even been Dawnbreaker, and I was trying to interrupt, but like my interrupt was on cooldown, but it was coming up and it was gonna be like a split second before the cast went off, and I was just spamming my button, and whenever I interrupted, I glanced over to look at the available interrupts, and everyone's interrupt was on cooldown except for Bubs, and his was just there, and I was like, oh, like that would have gone off if I hadn't been slamming my interrupt key.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah,
I'll mention it to him, like in real life.
yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
definitely one of those things where I was like, I it just felt weird. Like we've had 5s and 6s that felt good, and
Yeah.
and
I
that
have 2
one
chests at 6.
right,
And-
and that one just was like I feel like this could have gone a lot better.
yeah. I don't know.
And you know how it is. It's like playing with new people. We're trying to like be lighthearted, but at the same time, we're trying to get it done correctly, and
Yeah.
we don't want to. At one point, like I stopped talking to chat in my stream because I was like focused up, but I was also like I was getting Steve and Rafiki,
See it.
and they were like,
Yeah.
and they were like, hello. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna try and do this for a moment, but
Yeah.
no, I don't know. I feel like we did okay. I also feel like there were moments where I could have improved, but you live and you learn. Obviously, we'll get more time to improve on Thursday since you're gonna have that time, but
Yeah.
we'll feel it out.
I think my new spec is doing better. Like in that last dungeon, even though we didn't do great, at least my DPS meter shows that I did 1.1
Oh yeah.
mil average.
Oh man, I'll tell you right now. I feel like if I didn't have if my spec was any different, I feel like I would have died a lot. Yeah. Like and that feels even weirder because we've had better runs in the past.
Yeah.
And
like I know I
they
screwed up
buffed me.
some because like I'm trying to figure out my new spec and positioning and what to do and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff where I was just like, this could be going better.
Also, I felt like it was just, and it wasn't Bubs at all. It just like outside of his like, yes, he's not interrupting. Yes, he's dying to stupid stuff like maybe standing in the swirls or maybe pulling Agar and getting like thrashed. But I don't think he understands fortified, so I'm gonna have to explain that to him. Or tyrannical. Yeah, so that's definitely one thing. There might have been moments that I pulled a little heavy. Like
I wasn't gonna say anything, but yeah.
No, you should call me out on that stuff.
Well, I was especially with new people. I wasn't gonna
not
be like,
in the
why
dungeon.
are you? Yeah, yeah.
But you could always be like, it's fortified. Don't forget.
Yeah.
But also, like the beginning of the area where Stitch Flush was, I was like, we can get all this. And then as soon as I jumped in, I was like, we can't get all this.
Yeah.
Let me die. But yeah, so it was that, and then it was the fact that the cow feedlock, like he came in on his priest and he's like, I don't heal, and I'm like, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'll go on my lock because I feel more comfortable. And he's like, I'm in the wrong spec. And then he's like, I felt like he was just like a super casual.
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
I mean, it's his now. He might just be best on his bear tank because his bear tank, when you hover over his Raider IO thing, it says his main is his bear tank and it's 2400 rating. So like,
yeah,
he might be better just on a tank and like not very good at DPS. I don't know,
it could be.
Yeah, I don't know. And the only other thing that I'll say, because I have to get Amelia to bed. Haley's angry at me because she was supposed to go to bed an hour ago. But the only other thing that I'll say, and again, I think this is just because he's coming back, he's still learning, like whatever, like it's fine. But like I was a little alarmed. I'm not gonna lie. When he was, when he was like, is there anything that I could do to not take as much damage? And I'm just like, use defensive. It's like, yes, I know. So, anyways, all right. Well,
all right, man.
I will. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yep. See ya.
All right. See ya.
All right, guys. Thanks for sticking with me. One love, freak. Sorry I didn't say hi. I was just like in the moment. But if you're still there, what's up, man? Peace out. One love. I'll catch you guys on Thursday.